afternoon, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk about something that I'm actually surprised I haven't really covered specifically, and that is the TRD exhaust, dual exhaust installation. Obviously I currently have a TRD Pro, so that came with the TRD dual exhaust, but my truck before was the 2014, and it came with the single exhaust, so I actually have a hands-on experience here to talk about of putting in the TRD dual exhaust. So I just wanted to go over everything with you and tell you some of the things I found, along the way, how easy it was, how long it took, things like that. So first, I'm going to send you outside. We're going to go under the truck, and I'm going to show you the two main parts when taking off the old exhaust and putting on the new exhaust. All right, so all you have to do is take off this right here. You unscrew down here and unscrew up here, and this whole unit comes off. And then the second one is right there. And you do the same thing, it's just you screw it right off, nut and bolt. And then you just undo them and pop it right off. And putting it back on is the same way. It's the exact same setup. It's literally unscrew, take out the old, and screw in the new. And now let's go to the other side so I can show you the hangers. So this is the original hanger you're gonna see. This is there because of the single outlet exhaust comes out of the passenger side, so this is the one that's already existing. My suggestion is buy a new one of these to go on this side. The other side already comes with the new one, but you want them to even, so you don't want the exhaust to tilt differently on either side. So all you would do is you would slide this right off of, you don't even really need a tool. It says you need a hanger tool, but it really pops right out. You just slide the exhaust off. And here we are on the other side. This is the hanger that you're going to be adding on, the bracket on top of the hanger right here. You'll be screwing on. There's already, you don't have to make holes or anything. There's already holes in the frame. You're just adding that bracket and then adding the hanger. My one suggestion is if you're buying the TRD sway bar with it, put the exhaust on before you do the sway bar. That's pretty much it. All right, sorry about the shaky camera. I just want to go over some of the things that I said outside again one more time to discuss a little bit. If you're buying the exhaust with the TRD sway bar, make sure you put the exhaust on first and then the sway bar. If you already have the sway bar on and you want to change exhausts, I'm not really sure. You might be able to get around it, but when I bought my exhaust, my dual exhaust for the 2014, I also had the TRD sway bar that came with it. So we did the exhaust first, and they recommend obviously doing the exhaust first. So that's one part. Number two, the bracket that goes on the driver's side to hold the new hanger is, you don't have to drill any holes or anything. It's just a simple bracket that goes up and screws onto the frame. The holes are already there. So a little ease there. I actually drew a terrible drawing of a diagram of what under the truck would look like for you. So let's take a look at this thing first, and then we'll go over some more notes. Please forgive the terrible drawing here, but what you're going to take off here is this hanger and this hanger. You're going to unscrew, and you're going to pull this whole unit down and off. Okay, this is your one hanger you're going to have here. So it's really simple to just take right off. I do suggest a second pair of hands or maybe a jack to hold the muffler up. It's kind of heavy. But this is what you're going to be going to. So this is the before picture, and this is the after picture. So what you're going to, this is the new muffler. What it is it's two little mufflers that are welded in the center together. And you're just going to take this whole unit and push it right back on to the pipes that are already on the truck. This is a catalytic right here, and there's another one right here. So these are where, right here, where you're going to screw it right back on. This is the hanger that exists that you're just going to add it right back on over there. And this is where that new bracket and the new hanger will go. What I said when I was under the truck, my suggestion is this hanger you can reuse, but I suggest you get a brand new hanger. This new one comes with the dual exhaust, but I suggest you order a second one so the hangers are brand new together, and this part, when you look under the truck, won't sag in one direction. Because the older one has been used a little bit, so it's going to have more play in it than the new one. So you want them to be even. When I installed my dual exhaust, I didn't use a lift or anything. It took me a little over an hour. I had a second pair of hands with me, so that helped a lot. The cost that you're going to find nowadays for the dual exhaust is between $1,000 and $1,100. If you see one for $600 or $500, just note that sometimes they sell it in two separate parts. So if you see the 600, you're still going to have to buy the 500 one as well. So please, you're not getting an insane deal. You're going to be missing a part when you open the box, and you're going to be mad. So just remember I told you that. Like I said, if you look hard enough, you could probably find one for around $1,000. The great thing about this is anyone can do it. It's very limited tools. It comes with really detailed instructions on how to do it. And it comes with a list of the tools needed, which, again, it's like a socket wrench. It's not much. One of the suggestions on it is one of the hanger tools to get the hangers off. You don't necessarily need that. We used a big flathead screwdriver and just pried it right off. The truck was still fairly new at the time. It was pretty easy to get off. You could probably even use some, something slippery, WD-40, Windex, anything. Give it a whirl before you use anything. Just use a flathead screwdriver, see if it works. The best part is it's going to save you a lot of money on the installation cost of it. I mean, if you're a type of person who would rather just pay to have somebody do it, have at it. I'm with that with some parts too. Some parts just are a pain to do. On the FRS, if I ever do exhaust on that car is so low that most likely I'll just send that to Toyota and get an exhaust put on it, because it's just, it's so low to the ground, jack stands, it's still going to be pretty low. But with the Tundra, I didn't use a lift, I was under there comfortably, it's up. So if you were to use jack stands on the Tundra, plus the height you have on it now to get under it, you're going to be all set. If you have someone with a lift, God bless you, you're going to be even better off. So I think that's really all that's on my list I wanted to tell you. Like if you're a person who feels that you're not handy, still give it a try, because honestly, it really wasn't that hard. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. You can do that in the comment section below, or find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. I hope this helped, and I'll see you later in the week.